It's a Pro Mazda at Mid-Ohio. Spear number 12 starting 13th. I should be right in here on times, right? I mean, practice times had me right in here, so we'll see what happens. It's just that one over the hill, off camber, blind, up and down hill, and that's going to cause trouble. But I got this. We've got enough fuel. Although technically this is my first race at this track. So we hope we have enough fuel. 22 laps. Yeah, this is also a focus track. All these turns are very you gotta really pay attention. Nobody's talking. Deep breath. I'm used to ovals where everybody's talking nonstop. What's going on here? Everybody's quiet as a church mouse. All right, John Lott, we've raced with him before. Jim Day sounds familiar. Ilya, Claude, and Paul. I think we were at a Suzuka with. All right. 22 laps. A lot of red cars going on here. What are they, all in one team? Got 4 red cars up here. What's going on? Yikes. 22.
Green flag.
Everybody appears to be taking it easy so far. Which right away is different than the Formula Renault. Alright, let's get a move on. I like to have a little buffer in the beginning, just in case.
Watch the
Yikes.
car.
Yikes.
You know what? See it, you see it, you see it, you see it.
Whoa,
Stay
man.
right. On the left side. Clear, clear. 1 minute 35.553. Left side. Stay right. You're clear. Left side. Clear.
And now we know why those two crashed. Ugh. Poor decision making. Look at these are not passing zones, and these guys are trying to pass in very strange spots. Well, from what I can tell, I mean, but maybe not. Yeah, Vince, that's the problem with being at back. There's a lot of stuff to avoid. Things that could happen to you. Get involved in them. Looks like everybody's still running though. These cars must be rather robust. People are getting bent up and pushed off track, but cars keep going.
7.022. About 21 laps to go.
Should be good on fuel. Thanks. I gotta get the angle right on that over the hill, the crest of that hill. I gotta get the angle right. I can't get it right, and I'm afraid to chance it.
Pass right.
Guy behind me took a tumble.
1 minute 23.
He was pretty close.
0-1.
Very cloudy today. Dark on the track. Yeah, we're never going to get that right. Maybe one day it'll just click. I'll be like, oh yeah.
Minute 22.04.
Oh. Stay off that curb.
Good driver. Good driver.
That curb is going to get me a black flag if I go too far on it. Not to mention it could crash me. Sounds like something happened ahead. I'm no expert, and I'm not claiming to be an iRacing expert, but when somebody says good driver, I'm going to assume they are being slightly sarcastic. And I gotta say, what's messing me up mostly is my computer, my wallpaper on my computer. It's set to change every so often, and there's this lightning bolt right in the view of my eye. So every so often I see the lightning bolt strike. It's like jarring. Might have to change that.
Minute 23.863. Left side.
Let this guy go by.
Clear, clear, clear.
He seemed eager before. Probably has a couple spins to his name.
Keep coming.
That corner, I'm telling you, over the crest of that hill, it's just a spin waiting to happen. I thought he was taking a novel line through there. I'm going, I'm going!
1 minute 24.518.
Oops.
Go ahead, pass right.
Oh man. Alright, so we're much slower than we were in practice. I think I'm just being way too cautious. As usual. Ralph's back. Ready for more argy-bargy? Nope, Ralph's not back.
1 minute 23.773.
I hope he's not blaming anything on me. I always get nervous when guys go off around me. That they're gonna blame it on me. And then exact revenge. Yeah, everybody's still racing though. This is odd. I really thought that would not be the case. And the first couple laps, it was like people were going off left and right. I thought for sure people would be dropping out of the race with damage. But nope, they're still here. Did they let the blimp fly on cloudy days with lightning? I should probably not be looking at the blimp while I'm navigating, should I? Yeah, there was a lot of accidents.
1 minute 23.914.
But somehow everyone survived. Looks like it's raining over there. Is this getting to be like the Formula Renault race? Remember in Formula Renault, the top two guys just ran away with it. Had that huge lead. Thinking this might be similar. I can't see the guy in third, but there's a lot of cars near me and leaders are coming up. Did that wrong.
On the left side.
A Sunday drive in Ohio. Yikes. Leaders are really catching up fast. It is concerning. Gotta let him go by in the right spot.
1 minute 24.2. 6, 8. Got one to dirt coming back on.
Bet's closed. Bet's closed. Please, no more wagers. I was kind of hoping to get the blue flag sooner. Now is a bad spot to get a blue flag. I'm letting these guys go because they are...
Thank you.
They're in a race of their own, really. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. I'm in a bad spot. Whew. Boy, if anyone had come down the inside over that blind turn, that would have been trouble.
Yep.
Over that hill. All right.
1 minute 37.518.
Coming up on Ralph over there. See if we can get him again. I think one guy might have dropped out. Or maybe not. Maybe he just had to pit for repairs. Car number 13.
Right side. 1 minute 23.083. Clear him. 10 to go.
10 to go. Number a lap down, 9 to go. At least we won't need to make a pit stop this race. Already we're doing better than the last race.
your right. Clear, 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 clear. 1 minute 22.25.
122 seems alright. I mean, I wish it was faster, but better than we were going earlier. Like I said, you know, just keep doing laps, get more practice, more used to what's going on. Ideally, I'd like to catch back up to Ralph again, in case something goes on, but we seem to be pretty equal on pace. I'm listening, Vince. Don't worry about that. Always listening. Soaking in information. Like a sponge. I have skin like a sponge. Very soft and wet. Wait, what?
Minute 22.768.
I could brake later on that turn, but I'm just kind of afraid of it. That is good thinking, Vince. That is very good thinking. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Ooh.
Yep.
I think that's the MetLife blimp. With Snoopy driving.
Minute 22.362. He's moving.
Who's moving? Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're up on Ralph again. Well, we're off Ralph again. You know, I don't have to be so easy and generous and pull over quite so much, but I mean, it's just better for everybody. I mean, ideally I wouldn't, but since this is my first race here and
Pass right.
these things are tricky corners.
Pass right.
Minute 28.645.
Well, those guys take it a lot wider than I do. I gotta think about that.
See in front of you. He's coming backwards.
Somebody's coming backwards.
Keep an eye eye open.
Eyes open.
Go to the right.
I let this guy go. He's a lap ahead. No point getting near him. Uh-oh.
1 minute 25.464. You'll be coming to 5 to go this time.
Yikes. Yeah, unfortunately, with all the slowdowns we've been doing to let people go by, and our own slow driving, looks like we're going to get lapped again. Yep. Focus.
One minute 22.147. Couple more.
So actually, we probably only got one more. His first and second are pretty close. So they're going to want to keep going as fast as they can.
Nice and smooth. We're going to be pitching here in about 5. Minute 22.025. White flag lap, my man.
White flag lap. Probably. Why we're here, the wind has been howling all last night and today. Really started shaking the windows. Well, somehow we've stayed ahead of the leaders. I thought for sure they'd catch us. But they're finishing the race now, but we got one more lap. So that's good. A little more safety. And maybe Ralph will go off. There's still a chance Ralph goes off. We can get a spot. 12th spot is not what I was hoping for, I gotta tell you that. I really thought they... Yeah, well, you saw it. You noticed it. The wrecks. The wrecks we saw, I was hoping would lead to something. Get some freebies. Some places by attrition. But unfortunately, it did not happen. And you are definitely right about the eye drops. Well, I don't know what to call this one, Vince.
Hi, man. Checker flag, man.
That is a checker flag. 12th out of
I don't know,
13th.
buddy. Nothing. Sorry.
He's not the world's best result. 12th out, what did I say? 17th? 12th out of 13th is not the best result. But there were 3 other cars a lap down. And we had no incidents. So this was a nice clean race. No incidents. One spin out. But I stopped it in time before it went around to give me the 2x. So we got no penalty for that at all. So that was cool. Yes. We don't need to save that. Yeah, I do need eye drops, don't I? All right. So let's see. I wish I could show this. I got it set to show the browser, but it keeps going to the wrong window.
No one of these is going to be alive.
Let me see if I can get the... Oh, there you go. This should work. There you go. Got it. Oops. Wrong page. So we're gonna lose IR. Oh man. Oh, come on. Now this is getting the embarrassing level. 939 is pretty low. I'm not happy about 939 at all. Lost 47 I rating. I don't know. That's getting pretty low. We got 14 safety points, 0 incidents, no spins, no problems. Look at this. Everybody else spun out, went off the track, did something. We got 0. Which means, as I've been saying, I'm just driving too safely. I'm too safe. I'm not pushing enough. I'm not taking enough chances to go faster. I'm just all trying to be safe. And everybody else is trying to go as fast as they can. This guy got no incidents. That's good. So I need to take more risks. I need to push. I need to push. All right, so I need some eye drops. Definitely. All right, so I will be right back. I don't think I can actually show Canducci on stream. I think you only get to listen to it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the rule is on playing YouTube on Twitch. Whew. All right, next one, MoSport. Back to Canada. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Let me figure out if we're gonna what we're doing. All right. Whew. All right. So I mean, we had some results. What was that? First one was 9th? 9th and 12th. So I don't know. I don't know. This game is Tales from the Borderlands. I'm happy that there were no incidents, because I thought for sure there would be more incidents. Because when I did a little bit of practice and I did the warm-up before the race, I was all over the place. So I am surprised that how few incidents there were on my part. I mean, it's especially after seeing everybody else doing them. But I guess I was taking it extra easy. So what are you gonna do? All right. What's hot? What's hot is MoSport. Ooh. We might split 3 times. The problem is that each track is so different that I might be building confidence on one track, doing one thing, but all of a sudden everything changes. So, all right, here we go, MoSport. Zoom, zoom. Oops, I gotta change that, don't I? To the window. Vince, what's the leaderboard there? I can't see the leaderboard. I can't see who's leading the bet leaderboard. I can't see that. I only get a little preview of the window just to make sure it's all working out. Who's on top of the leaderboard? Because you've been doing well, I thought, but oh, there you go. There you go. All right. So here we go. This is not our field. This is just practice beforehand. So, oh. Let's see if we can get out there. Make sure fuel is correct. Yes, fuel is correct this time. That was rough last time. Having to stop for fuel. I'm glad you're at the top, because we had those problems. Remember the problems we had when I was driving in Brazil? I kept getting disconnected. We got disconnected, I think, twice with that. Yeah. But you're at the top, so. Smart button. Yeah, see, here in practice, I'm free to take a little bit more risk.
He's in the middle of the track.
But then so is everybody else. Oh. That's one way to avoid people. And you know what? We're going back to Brazil in this car. The Formula Renault is going to Interlagos, I think in a couple weeks. Maybe next week. I'm not sure what week it is. But I know it's going back to Brazil. We did not enjoy Brazil very much.
Sorry, James, I couldn't get it under control through the garage. Sorry.
Driving around Brazil made me want to quit racing the car. Oops, I just been disconnected. Am I still connected?
Keep your eyes open.
It says disconnected from server, reconnecting. So hopefully I'm still connected. Twitch is being twitchy. Although maybe you've been disconnected. Alright. Maybe it was just something with chat. I know they've been having a lot of problems. They've been tweeting that they've been having problems today and recently. Ow! Oh. What did I hit there? Let's see what happens. Minding my own business. Go wide. I aim for the hole in the fence. Well. And you see a hill and some trees. Alright. Yeah, see? Look at that. I aim for the hole. Just out of nowhere it... Blammo! Alright, so we got 40 cars so far. So that's going to be some good fields. We might get 3 splits, though. Which should be rough. So we'll see what happens. We're not even... What do we got? We still got 3 more minutes. Zoom, zoom. Oh, that's the Pro Mazda. Sorry. Woo!
Left side. Clear.
Got some eye drops. Several more in the right than the left. Oh! I'm not sure how they're helping. I should have done that earlier, actually. This might be the last race. And on the schedule, I had a full day planned for tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to finish up ETS2 because now I'm worried. After last night trying to deliver those presents, I'm worried I might not be able to finish it. Even though we still got like 9 days. If they're not going to give me the jobs to deliver. Last night I didn't deliver any presents. I didn't get credit for delivering any presents. The whole night. So, if that's going to keep happening, there's going to be trouble. Well, no. But you get some things. You get paint skins and the toy bears and whatever else there are. Always need more paint skins, that's for sure. Especially in ETS2. I mean, I've got a lot of paint skins in ATS, but in ETS2 for the trucks, I don't have any real paint skins. And I was hoping to get something like the Coastline Minings I got for ATS. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of it's probably because of practice. During practice, I can always go faster, take more chances, and,
Keep going, keep going.
but it felt more confident this time around. But I don't know if that's because of this being a practice session or because of my experience. All right, MoSport. You know what I'm going to do? I think after this race, I'm going to take a break. Maybe a couple hours. See how I feel. And then maybe come back and do some more racing. I don't know. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. Maybe that's something I should do tomorrow. You know, do a little ETS. Take a break, do some racing, take a break. Rather than just one long event. Alright, so we got some of the same guys we had before. Whoop. Like the guy in the Williams Martini livery. He's in here. But yeah, I originally had No Man's Sky on the schedule, but because of the lack of presence on Wednesday, I figured we need to do ETS2 again. Because there's a deadline on the presents, 21st. Although maybe I should just do ETS2 on Sunday. Sunday morning trucking. All right, so we're number 22 out of 22. This is about getting to be normal. We've just been taking a nosedive this season. See, the thing is, this is season 1. And so in December and January and February, they typically go to tracks that they don't normally... Well, I don't know if they normally go to these. Not these in particular, but the other tracks have been... maybe unusual tracks or things they don't normally go to. Like the Brands Hatch Indy we had on Monday. They probably go to MoSport a lot. And Mid-Ohio is a popular track also. But some of the other ones are less popular. Just so they get, you know, they want all the tracks to get a turn in the rotation. So sometimes they'll put in other ones that may not be normally driven on, and it's throwing me for a loop because most times this year my races are my very first time racing at the place. Mid-Ohio, MoSport, Brazil. I did do Suzuka last year. We did really well at Suzuka, I thought, and that was because we raced it last year. So if we get some experience at these tracks, we do all right. We do better than normal. It's all about getting experience, though. Some of these guys have been driving for years and years. Same car and the same tracks. Because the cars do not change every year. The cars stay the same for a long time. Like this Pro Mazda, I don't know what year it was. But the Indy car is from 2012. So I mean, the Indy car hasn't changed since 2012. So, oh, wait, maybe, yeah. So, but that also explains why they want new tracks and different tracks and new experiences, because they've driven them so many times before. But I haven't. So zoom. I don't think I said zoom zoom a single time in the Pro Mazda. Oops. Hmm. 13, 14, 15. We need some slower guys to get out there too. Now this race also featured a lot of first lap shenanigans, but people got knocked out. Yeah, zoom zoom is for the Mazdas, but I keep saying it on the Renaults. Whoops. I can't get my car lingo straight. No, but so this first race here, when people got in accidents, a lot of them were knocked out. So we could see a lot of attrition in this race. I'd really like to be in the top 10 again. I don't see that how that's likely, but you never know. With 22 cars, a lot of cars, a lot of jostling around, there could be a lot of damage. So we need to keep it pointing forward. Last time we had 2 spins and a pit stop, which really ruined our race. So hopefully this time no spins and no extra pit stops. We'll gain a bunch of time just like that. Let's just do the best we can do. Have qualified so far. Okay, so our optimal time is 1:18. I'm sure we could probably, well, we'll see. I always go faster in practice and qualifying, so it's hard to say what my pace is going to be. And you don't have any cars. I don't have to worry about cars being off the track and coming back on the track and spinning out in front of me. So this is a little faster during practice. Yikes. Alright, so out of the people who've qualified, it's not looking like we're going to do good. But hopefully we can try to hang on.
How much fuel we need?
Don't ask me about fuel, dude.
Sorry about the metric, man. 22.5 liters.
I could have used that information last race. So some people already got incidents. Going off, spinning. He qualified. Ooh. See, look at this. Car number 21 qualified second. Why is this guy car number 21 if he's qualifying second place? Something's not right there. Either he's from Division 10. He's from Division 10, so he's working his way up. But I'm worried he might get in a lot of accidents. If you see somebody really fast with a high number on their car, then that typically means they get in a lot of accidents. Not always. It can mean that. Because they're very fast, but they have a low number, so they're my overall skill. So they must get in accidents. It causes them to lose points. All right, 30 seconds. Suck in some oxygen. We're starting 22nd. Let's see. This is the guy who spun out a couple times in front of me last time. I remember this name. I've seen this name, and well, I like these two. This guy. So I'm starting to recognize some of the names. But there's so many, there's a lot of people who race this. All right.
Checker flag.
Checker flag. Let's see what happens. MoSport. Bets open. Number 22 Spear starts 22nd. It's where the 22nd. Look at this car, number 2. Did not qualify. He might start from the pit lane. 2 and 6 here might start from the pit lane. Maybe they want to avoid damage. Want to avoid what's going to happen up at the front.
Good luck, everyone. Buena suerte a todos. Cuidado, por favor, en la primera vuelta. Neumáticos fríos. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, guys.
All right. Number 22. Let's just keep it on the tarmac. Do good. 25. We had that issue last time, so I am certain to remember it's 25. Because I fueled it for 22. Because the Pro Mazda was 22. This one's 25, though. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. All right. Oh, we're ready to go. Everybody's on the grid. Wow.
Green flag.
Guy next to me wants to let me go, but I want to let him go. Oh, come on. You guys got to go a little faster than this.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Boy, in the last race, everybody was crashing out. We went through like 8 cars, right on the lead lap.
That was close up there.
Oops, somebody's up. This guy looked like something happened to him. Qualified 7th. He's back here. He's probably going to pit. He's probably got damage.
Left side.
It's nice of him to let me go. I'll have to remember that. Todd, thank you.
1 minute 37.2. 1.
Alright, see, yeah, we're just playing it casual like, and we're right back up with the field again, so. Alright, up to 20. If I could just get a guy a lap. Putting the pressure on Jose. He's kicking up some dirt. He sees this big pink car back here.
1 minute 18.785.
Oh! 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 What? I don't know what it showed on the screen, but all my monitors went black. Twice. Oh, Windows. Why do I get the idea that Windows wants to do an update? Oh, so now I'm 9 seconds back of the guy. I was right on him. It looked like he might have even been slowing down to let me go by, and I lost 9 seconds on that. Oh man, it's always something, ain't it? At least we avoided damage. At least it wasn't in a turn.
1 minute 26.306.
So it could have been worse. The first time I just let off the accelerator, but the second time I was like, oh, I gotta get on the brake. So we were approaching that one double apex. Alright. Let's catch back up. The guy behind me is much faster. The guy behind me is the guy in the martini skin who finished 5th last race. So I'm sure he's going to catch up. Although he's got damage, so it looks like he's actually falling behind. I am winning. I'm in front of the leader.
1 minute 17.597.
Hey! Thank you very much for the host, Spuds.
I know you're coming.
Doing spectacularly. We had a little bit of an issue earlier with hardware. Thank you very much for this thing. The host. We're MoSport, Formula Renault in Canada. Had a little problem where my monitors blacked out for a bit, twice. Which, as you can probably guess, is not a not something you're expecting, to say the least. So we're working our way through the field. So let's see what happens. Osmia, did you go off and play some PUBG? Is that what happened?
He's in the middle
Yellow
of the
flag.
track.
Middle of the track.
Slow and coming backwards.
That's not the middle. Oh, dude!
Right.
What?
1 minute
Yikes.
17.394.
I thought that guy was gonna nail me.
To go right now.
Well, congratulations, Matthew. Yeah, I watched some guy finish second place in the Skippies earlier. It was embarrassing. You gotta be winning those races. It's always the pink cars. Pink cars are always the winners. Without a doubt. Alright, we've got a dispatch with Jose here. He is officially slowing me down. How often have you heard me say that? I don't know. It's like this half blue and orange car and half Estonia flag car. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Strangest thing. I watched it for hours and hours. Couldn't believe it was still on the track. Well, this is a weird feeling.
1 minute 18.781.
Rarely do I get the opportunity to chase another car. Just saying, if we were in PUBG right now. Huh. Alright, so Jose seems to be faster down this straight, but I seem to get him in the twisty bits. And if you've ever had oh, never mind. I'll try not to be naughty. Walking is half the fun of PUBG. I can do all the talking, I just can't do any of the shooting. See, that's why we need a 3-man team. We need a shooter, a walker, and a talker. Ah. I'm going to need Jose to go off, I think. But boy, this second race is feeling better than the first race, I'll tell you that. First race was a little bit sketchy. Underfueled the car. But the second one, getting experience. Uh-oh. What's going on up here? Nothing? We're coming up on somebody. Oh, a couple people. What's going on up here? There's all kinds of cars up here. This is definitely uncharted territory. I've been getting practice watching my favorite Skippy drivers, and things are happening. Now I'm getting a little nervous. It's official. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be a lap down, but everybody's going to be a lap down, so... I'm thinking about killing them all. Sometimes when I...
17.83.
17.8, getting faster. Sometimes when I get in front of somebody, I just have this uncontrollable urge to spin. I don't know if you've seen that before, but it just takes over. Somebody gets near me, I spin the car. It's like a lottery. Some kind of roulette wheel or something. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Little hot. Little hot.
Damn it.
Alright, so we got Carlos coming up. Still pretty far back there. Well, now, it's not my fault that the leaders are always right behind me. I mean, if they would give me more space and just hang back for a bit, I'd have no problems. Now, what's going on here? We've got a whole train going on.
Minute 17.357.
Something's going to happen. Bottom split. There you go. The one guy's off. And I know exactly, they got to be nervous. I know when I get around other cars, I'm always nervous. So they got to be nervous, right? Don't they? Bottom split, back of the field. Got the leader coming up. Got all these other cars around. Oh, I gotta be shaking. Alright, so that guy who went off is only 4 seconds back. So he didn't save it. I hope they're looking in their rearview mirrors. Should I get on there and tell them Spears coming through? I need Jose to make a move. Get up in there. Oh, oh!
Keep going. 1 minute 18.517. I see you working that track, looking good.
Working the track. That's right, Chad. Oh, another one off. So this... Just keep it clean and good things happen. Well, usually. It didn't happen in the Pro Mazda. Good things never happen, but... It does here. Still got to work with Jose. Been behind Jose the whole race. Vince, I certainly don't want them to blackball me. I know this one driver got on the mic, and I don't know what he said, but they banned him for a week. He can't talk to any of the other drivers. It's crazy. I don't want to be that guy. Well, I kind of want to be that guy because he's sort of fast, but...
1 minute 18.219.
18.2 is slowing down a bit. You're getting the 17s. Alright, so we still got 2 cars close behind. I'm losing my voice too. Ooh. That was sketchy. That was sketchy. Almost lost it. Yikes, I've got two cars fighting with me for position and then the leader. Yikes. I get the feeling I'm going to get the short end of the stick here. Because I'm going to be the nice guy who lets the leader through. And those other two guys are going to take advantage of it.
One minute 17.845.
I gotta be careful. Got to be careful. No! Yeah, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Here's a tip. Never say, be careful. Ah. What was that, 1x? 2x? 0x? You can see the wing. You can see the wing sticking up. That's not going to be good. I'm not sure what it is, but when the leader comes by, Spear goes flying off the track.
Right side. Clear, clear.
And then loses all his speed. This was kind of turning into a cool race.
1 minute 29.23.
Oh! Sorry, sorry.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
I was kind of blocking that guy because I can't control my car around that turn. With half a front wing, it really doesn't want to turn at high speeds in a predictable fashion.
Sorry.
We'll let this guy go by.
Left side. All clear.
Dang. We were having a really good fight up there too with Jose and the other guys. Oh, there's Jose in the pits. He must have gone off. Ah!
1 minute 22.398.
That's my philosophy is, you know, you just stay safe, stay on the track, and
10 to go this time.
good things happen. I'm not, oh, come on. I'm not the fastest guy. Possibly the slowest guy, but try to be safe. That's why this one is just so gutting that I went off and damaged the car. Ah. Could have had a really good result. Oh. That's unfortunate. Ah, such is my luck. That's alright. Still in 10th. Still doing good. Hopefully we're staying a pace ahead of that 11th place guy. Something else might happen ahead. It's just a lot more difficult now.
1 minute 21.3.
If I could just get out there and bend that wing back, where it belongs. Yeah, I think we're falling back on the 9th place guy. But the 11th place guy seems to have disappeared completely, so as long as we keep it together. We're looking at a top 10.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah. He must have hit it. Ugh. Man. It's difficult to get this thing to turn in a quick fashion. Alright, car in 5th coming up.
1 minute 21.38.
Let's try to stay out of his way. He's coming up pretty fast. I was hoping to get through this turn, but since I can't guarantee where my car is going, I figured it better to let it pass before the turn. Alright, what happened? Cars in 8th and 9th were running together, and the car that was in 8th kind of disappeared. I don't know if he passed the guy in 4th. Are we going to gain a spot?
1 minute 22.72.
Yeah, see, we're 5 seconds slower than we were. We were in the 117s, and then we got the damage, and yeah, he just wants to go straight there. No, Vince, you do not see that. I threw it away, and we could have had it, but we had a little incident. No, we couldn't have had it. There's no way we could have had it, but could have done better. But that was fun. It was fun running with those guys for the time we did. Would have been better to pass them instead of them just spinning off, but beggars can't be choosers. Luis is going to catch me in kind of a bad spot, possibly. As I have to go kind of slowly through this part. Oh, good.
Left side.
Oh!
Clear if you need it. 1 minute
Luis!
21.499.
Hoping that wasn't my fault. We had no contact, and I was over on my side, so I'm going to say no. Oh, there's the car in 8th. I was hoping something happened to that car that was in 8th, but I guess he was just letting other cars go by. But they were definitely pulling away from me. Dang.
That's it, my man. 5 hard ones will get some new skin.
All right. Oh no. I'm thinking of my time, looking at the leader's time. we're going to be getting lapped again. Unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really sure what the Pro Mazda or the Formula Renault. Yeah, I don't think they do. Like a lot of these cars, you go in for repairs and they don't really repair anything. Like when I do the Lotus 79, there's no reason in the Lotus 79 to even go in for repairs because they never seem to fix anything. The wing is always just totally messed up. The front wing, probably the rear one too. But so yeah, but I don't know if they could have fixed this wing or not. Because that was, I don't know, 10 laps ago? 10 laps ago, and I'm losing 5 seconds a lap. It would have been, well, it might have been good at the time to pit if I knew they were going to fix it. But probably not. Between the time for pitting and the time for fixing, it really doesn't make sense in one of these sprint races to pit, even to fix damage like that. Whoa.
1 minute 21.46.
121. Under the circumstances, no complaints. Having to press my brakes gently on the top of that hill. But yeah, I was going off on that corner where I had the accident. I was doing that in practice, and everybody does that. I was hoping I could save it. I've never saved it in practice. And once you get down a hill on grass, whoop, I was just skating right into the tire barrier. So, although I did see a couple people stop themselves, so that was... They must have had the... you know what? Maybe I should have done more when I was still on the tarmac. To slow down. But I was still trying to make the corner.
Go left, Q, I'll brake a little alert. There you go, bud. Very welcome, sir.
What's gonna happen here?
20.858.
120. If I can do that again,
White flag.
I might be able to get one more lap out of this. Stay ahead of the leader.
Thanks, bud.
Unlikely, but possible? Not really. 9th place.
Hey man, bring her on a pit this time, buddy. Bring her on a pit this
Something
time.
happened.
Left side. Clear.
Kind of a Muppet move. But second place was only a few seconds behind, so. Alright. Ooh, and we'll finish and get a little more safety. Ooh, unless something happens.
Check a flag.
That guy's name is Carlos, but...
Good effort, bro.
Oh no,
Good
we were
effort.
fighting Jose, weren't we? I think the guy I was fighting was named Jose
right,
Carlos something.
Thank you. Great race.
So we did have enough fuel this race. Did not have to pit late. So call it a win. And it's a top 10, 9th place. After the accident, it seemed like a decent recovery. And when I first hit, I saw that wing, I was really worried something was going to be with the suspension. But I was really worried that was going to be race over, when it wasn't. I'm so used to driving the Indy cars where tap anything, it's all over. All right, 9th place. We were 9th in the last race here. Something about MoSport puts us in 9th. Good, good, good. Ah. Mostly clean, Vince. Mostly clean, but thank you. Thank you much. 9th out of 22, eh? And if we could have just done another lap. And if we wouldn't have had that. This is the guy I was ahead of. We could have had 7th. We could have had 7th. We would have been a lap down. And we could have had 7th. Could have been here. If I didn't have that off. But that was pretty good. Pretty good. No complaints there. Alright. Let's see some of these replays. Everybody goes off there. That's where I went off. That's what I did. Ooh, I didn't do it that hard though. Oh. Left the track, came back on, took out a car. Some other defensive moves. So the early laps were a little, were just like the last race, in that they were a little unclean. There were things going on, people going off and spinning. But the last race, it was much more. There was much more damage, much more everything, things like that. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I'm always afraid of. Somebody's behind you, you brake a little early for the turn just because that might be your normal thing, but they might think it's early, and they punch you. It's I'm always concerned when I'm as a slow driver that somebody might punt me because I'm a slow driver. This is the guy we were behind. Oh, he dropped back. So there you go. I don't want to. I can't do all the replays. We've got eye issues. Thank you, Vince. Though that was a good one. That's a good one. Let's go.